to the girls 400 meter dash in Class 1A. Here's your lane assignments as they line up this way. Claire Zabir-Bickney from Hanover be in lane 1. Dighton Sarah Kramer, Paige Baird from Almena Northern Valley, South Grays Amelia Salmons. It is Cook, Lugo, Bowdoin, and Hamilton, lanes 1 through 8. There are 3 freshmen in the group with Golden Plains, Mabel Lugo. Jaden Bowdoin is a freshman from Thunder Ridge, and Stockton's Tayton Hamilton. They are in lanes 6, 7, and 8. And this is a 400 meter dash, so they will stay in their lanes the entire way. What do you think about this race?
Well, Salmons is the only 1A lady that has a time of under a minute for the 400 meter dash this year. She's run 59.74, and she's beginning to make that move now as she comes up on Paige Bard. Paige has been a good pace setter all the way through this series of races.
Paige Baird in lane 3, Emily Salmons in lane 4, and the two are going to duel for the gold medal here. Salmons and Paige.
Ooh, Paige is going to hold her
Salmons
off.
and Baird, and it's going to be Paige Baird. Paige Baird of Almena Northern Valley is going to win gold in the girls 400 meter dash in Class 1A as she comes and edges Emily Salmons.
And that's going to be a 1A best for this year as the sophomore outduels the junior 58.78 to 59.35, 0.6 of a second.
You got Lincoln, who will be in lane 4. That is the only team with a post 60-second time. And
that was yesterday, and that would rank as one of the top 2 in Class 2A this year. Rhodes in Kiowa County out in lane 6. She's also run sub 60 seconds.
Yeah, Reimers in lane 3 out of Meade ran a 1:0.80, at least in her seed time. In lane 4, as you look at the backstretch, that is 4th from the right.
Yeah, it's Donnelly, and then in the orange over black is Rhodes.
Plainville's Aubrey Dewey is in lane 7. It's a little bit of a deceiving look because of the stagger, but lane 4 clearly has taken the lead.
Oh, she has.
Aubrey Donnelly.
Yeah, she's going to make them come get her. She really ran that first 200 very strong.
120 meters to go, and now the final 100. Lane 4, Aubrey Donnelly of Lincoln has taken the lead, looks smooth heading toward the finish. Meade's Brooke Reimer trying to chase her down, but it's going to be Aubrey Donnelly to the finish line. And Aubrey Donnelly out of Lincoln is the girls 400 meter dash Class 2A champion as she posts an outstanding time and a smile at the end for her efforts in a gold medal in the 4x1. Her time, wow, under 59, was 58.78. Her preliminary time was a second slower, and Donnelly edges Dewey to win gold in the girls 400 meter dash in Class 2A.
That moves her into the top 10 in the state this year. That would be number 7 overall.
Shea Ware out of Sedgwick, she's the Heart of America champion. Meanwhile, the Mid-East champion, Alex Ferguson, ran a 59.2 in doing so. But boy, this race has some company as far as the challenge for the gold medal is concerned here in what is a Class 3A event. All-time 1991 Linda Shea out of Minneapolis ran a 56.37 as we enter and get set for event number 133, girls 400 meter dash in Class 3A. Let's listen in.
And
Clean start.
Ferguson's season best of 58.72 ranks number 6 in the state this year.
She's in lane 4. Shea Ware, who we saw run a great race earlier, is out of Sedgwick, and she is in lane 5. Lane 5, as you look at the backstretch, that's fourth lane from the left. And then Alexander Ferguson out of Silver Lake. That's 4 lanes from the right.
Kaiser and Tice on the outside, but Ferguson has made up the stagger.
Yeah, Ferguson moves in front. Ferguson's got a sizable lead at the moment. As you take a look at what will be the home stretch here on the side curve. Lane 6, Garden Plains, Emerson Tice making a bit of a challenge, as is Wellsville's Paige McDaniel. Paige McDaniel on the left shoulder of Alexander Ferguson. Final 60 meters, and moving out in front, Paige McDaniel to the finish line. And Paige McDaniel out of Wellsville is going to win gold. And on the outside, looks like either Emerson Tice or Elise Kaiser is going to win second. But Paige McDaniel, the sophomore, looked like she had enough left in the tank that she wins gold in the girls 400 meter dash in Class 3A.
And that was Emerson Tice on the outside, and she too battled injuries her sophomore junior year, and to come back now as a senior and come away with state silver has got to be a nice accomplishment.
Paola Sophie Jones, she's the only freshman among the 8, and who knows, maybe she's the dark horse here. We'll keep
she's
an eye on
ranked
it.
number 8 in the state overall. Cassidy Johnson's number 4. Howland is number 5. So it looks to be a close one at the end again. So we'll see who hangs on, who goes out hard.
4 seniors, a junior, 2 sophomores, and a freshman in the girls 400-meter dash in Class 4A. You're watching event number 134 on this championship Saturday. Cassidy Johnson out of Maize South got off to a good start, and right by her is Sydney Howland. They are in lanes 4 and 5 as you look at the backstretch. Good time so far in lane 6. Kendall Frederick out of Chanute putting in a good time.
Yeah, Frederick really, she's going to push the pace on this thing, and Searcy has not backed off at all. She's just a sophomore.
Lane 8, you just watched her come by, and in the stagger,
Johnson to the front there as they went past the 200-meter mark.
58.38 was her preliminary time. El Dorado's Sydney Howland at 58.85. And in lane 2, that's Emma Wallmeyer from Concordia. She's making a charge, but in lane 5, it's going to be Sydney Howland. Howland out of El Dorado. In lane 4, this is Cassidy Johnson. Johnson out of Maize South wins gold in the girls 400-meter dash in Class 4A. Maize South product Cassidy Johnson is the gold medal winner, and Emma Wallmeyer of Concordia. Somewhat of a surprise, ran a terrific time of 58.54 to win the silver medal, and Howland out of El Dorado finishes 3rd.
And Johnson, that was a new season best for her. She came in with a best of 58.31, ran 58.15 today, and Wallmeyer with a nice drop in her time.
2 below 59 here in the prelims. Victoria Robinson and Emma Gossman, and they are in lane 3 and 4.
And they've seen each other a lot of times this year. Robinson being out of Lansing and Gosman out of St. James and Lenexa.
So watch lanes 3 and 4 as they head to the backstretch here. Girls 400-meter dash in Class 5A.
And it's Gosman that's going to take it out and throw down the gauntlet. She's going to make Robinson come get her.
Gosman and Robinson is well back at the moment. 200 meters to go here in this 400-meter race. And out well in front is Emma Gossman out of Lenexa St. James Academy. I'm watching the clock a little bit. She is well ahead of pace. And meanwhile, falling back is Victoria Robinson. Emma Gossman's got this race by a bunch if she can hold on. Here comes Victoria Robinson in lane 3, but can she catch Emma Gossman? 40 meters to go. Gossman surges ahead, and the gold medal winner in the girls 400-meter dash in Class 5A will be Emma Gossman of Lenexa St. James Academy, wearing bib number 826. What a race by Emma Gossman. She just said, there is nobody that's going to compete with me, and she won that thing going away.
She won that in the first 100 meters.
She's going to post a sub 58, by the way.
Yeah, she took that out real hard. She gained about a 5-meter advantage in that first 100 meters and just built on that. 57.92.
The 2 seniors, Dodge City and Garden City, accordingly, along with Jasmine Wright. Wright's in lane 4. She will be the girl to watch here in the girls 400-meter dash in Class 6A. Jocelyn Bentley of Highland Park back in 1980 ran a 54.4. That is the meet record.
Well, and Mosley in lane 5, you know, she's just a junior, and I'm not sure she realizes just how good she could be, because she's an excellent athlete.
Wright quickly in the stagger passes Crystal Mosley, who's in lane 5.
And that's her in the lead.
And Mosley out front. Jasmine Wright out of Hutchinson. And Mosley out of Wichita Southeast. She is in lane 5. So Mosley out in front with Wichita Southeast product. Crystal Mosley has surged ahead of Jasmine Wright, but we got about 130 meters left to go. And the Salthock Wright is going to challenge. Mosley and Wright, lane 4 and 5. And Mosley in the lead at the moment. Wichita Southeast junior, Crystal Mosley, trying to hold off Jasmine Wright of Hutchinson. And here comes Wright. Jasmine Wright at the tape. They are 1-2. Wright and Mosley. And who are they going to give the win to? I'll look quick at the scoreboard, as does everybody, including us, to see who won. Both competitors looking to see who they're going to give the edge to, and it's going to be Mosley. Mosley from Wichita Southeast is the winner. Mosley defeats Jasmine Wright of Hutchinson 1 and 2. And look how close that is. 1/100th of a second separating Mosley from Wright, as Wichita Southeast has a gold medal winner in the girls 400-meter dash in Class 6A, Crystal Mosley. Crystal Mosley and Jasmine Wright go 1 and 2. Take us through the finish here. I had that feeling that Wright was going to catch her.
Well, the strength of Wright from running the 800 meters came into play down this final stretch. Mosley went out very strong in the first 200 meters and felt she could build enough distance to hold off Wright, but Wright just did not give up.
Boy, great determination. Look at the photo finish here.
Yeah.
Yep, they gave it to Crystal Mosley, and correct call indeed. Again, it's the body, not the knees or anything else. Look at Colin Kisner. He's in lane 4 out of Victoria. We've been impressed by both Jordan Raby, Colin Kisner, the fact that they've run in various events and have called their name, and do not be surprised if we call their name in this race. Boys 400-meter dash, 48.29 was the meet record set by Craig Banman out of Gossel back in 2009. Good start, and particularly good look from Craig Griebel of South Gray, who got off to a good start. He is in lane 5. But in the middle of the track, Colin Kisner from Victoria in lane 4, which is from the right side, 4 lanes. Right next to him in lane 5 is Griebel. So Griebel and Kisner at the moment. St. Francis's Jordan Raby's in lane 3.
And Kisner nice and relaxed through that first 200 meters, and now trying to pick it up. And to his outside, it looks like Doherty of South Barber.
Yeah, Doherty from South Barber making a move, trying to catch Colin Kisner. Kisner in the lead at the moment.
And here, Kisner's going to hold on.
Colin Kisner, 20 meters to go, and Colin Kisner out of Victoria is the boys 400-meter dash champion in Class 1A. He got a lot of challenge and a big run from Gavin Doherty out of South Barber, but Colin Kisner ends up with the win. Here's your times. Kisner of Victoria runs a 50.83. He becomes the gold medal winner. Griebel second, he gets silver. Raby is third out of St. Francis. So Class 1A's champion takes home the gold medal. Meanwhile, the Class 2A race is already underway here with Tullis Cooper, Fairby Hayes, Dyke Barron, Zabel, and Hogaboons, lane 1 through 8. Sonny Lee of West Elk ran a 47.94 back in 2009. As in the center of the track, St. Mary's Colgan, Josh Hayes, as well as Dion Dyke from Republic County. In the lead, though, looks like Josh Hayes of St. Mary's Colgan.
Yeah, he's taken control in that first 200 meters, but it looks like he's beginning to labor just a little bit in that third 100.
Look in lane 2, Yates Center's Levi Cooper. And next to him, Salina Sacred Heart's Jacob Fairber. Fairber is in the lead, getting a challenge on the outside from Dion Dyke, but it's going to be Salina Sacred Heart's Jacob Fairber, and Fairber's going to win. Salina Sacred Heart's Jacob Fairber wins the boys 400-meter dash in Class 2A, and Fairber just took his time. He waited and waited for a chance to pounce, and he did exactly that in the last 140 yards as Jacob Fairber runs a 49.54 to win the Class 2A 400-meter run. It goes pretty quick, so not a whole lot of chance to tell you who's in the lead, but I can tell you we'll keep an eye on it and certainly let you know by the end of the race, for the 4x4, how this thing is going to go. 3A 400-meter dash. Good start from everyone, including Tanner Brown from Russell. He's in lane 3. But in lane 6, that's also Mitchell Hamlin from Hugoton, as it's a pretty even race. Of course, lane 7 now is unoccupied. That was Shane Quinlan from Perry Lecompton. Not sure what happened to him. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 now. 6 athletes remain. And the first hit the curve here, and the home stretch is going to be, looks like Tyus Henson from Norton Community, and getting a chase on the outside, Caden Davis. Davis from Ellsworth, Henson from Norton Community, and Ellsworth, Caden Davis. Davis is going to win. Ellsworth, Caden Davis wins gold at the boys 400-meter dash in Class 3A. Caden Davis in a race that saw one DQ because of a false start and another competitor go by the wayside. Turns out to be a 6-person race, and Caden Davis out of Ellsworth wins gold. Norton Community's Tyus Henson ends up winning silver, and then out of Russell, it was Tanner Brown. He ends up getting the bronze. Yeah, really good class in this 4A, a really young group, 5 juniors. DJ Lindsay of Tonganoxie set the state meet record 47.89 back in 2010. This field will shoot for that. But Corey Minks in lane 4 likely has the best chance of doing exactly that. Minks out of May South, Rose Hills, Joshua Carney, and Paola's Tyler Fletcher. They're in lanes 3, 4, and 5 respectively. In fact, a really good start from Tyler Fletcher. He's in lane 3, takes an early lead. Lane 5 belongs to Joshua Carney. He's out of Rose Hill. Lane 7 and 8 doing pretty good in the stagger. Wichita Collegiate's Tristan Guerrera and Jaden Payne out of Burlington. And here we go, about 150 meters to go. Lane 4 makes a charge. Corey Minks out of May South. Minks trying to hold off Tyler Fletcher of Paola. He's in lane 3, 70 meters to go. Mays South, the Mavericks, Corey Minks. Just a little bit of work left to do, and he is going to win. Corey Minks wins gold in the boys 400-meter dash in Class 4A, edging. Look like Paola's Tyler Fletcher. And now the only mystery, what was his time, as he immediately looks at the scoreboard to see if he hit the time that he wanted to do. I can tell you that he met his record of winning the gold medal, as he'll take it home. Minks beats Unruh. Unruh out of Wichita Trinity ends up getting the silver medal, and Carney out of Rose Hill ends up getting the bronze. Elon Harley out of Kansas City Turner, and then Wichita Carroll's Joe Rollader. He'll be in lane 8. Of this bunch, 3 below 50, including lanes 2, 3, and 4. Walker, Diggs, and Mullins as a pretty good start. In fact, maybe a really good start from Topeka West, Jordan Walker. He's a senior running his last 400-meter dash as far as state is concerned. Trying to make a statement, but he'll have to pass Blue Valley Southwest Conrad Marshall. He's in lane 5.
And it's kind of interesting. The top 2 times in 5A, neither of which contested the 400 meters here at state. One due to injury, one due to the option for other events.
Lane 4, Austin Mullins is out of Liberal. He's got the lead for the moment. Lane 4, Austin Mullins out of Liberal, trying to hold off Devin Diggs of Aquinas. And it's Mullins. Mullins out of Liberal, the junior, trying to motor toward the finish. And the winner is Austin Mullins of Liberal. He wins gold in the boys 5A 400-meter dash. Mullins the champion. Boy, Liberal not too far removed from the day when Liberal used to win back-to-back-to-back. It was kind of a deja vu kind of run with Austin Mullins of Liberal carrying the day. Mullins runs a 48.62 to defeat Diggs, who ends up getting silver. And Marshall out of Blue Valley South ends up getting 3rd. Probably none of them have a chance to beat that 46.76 run by Wendell Gaskin back in 1991. That time is going to hold up for a while, I believe.
And an interesting thing about Wendell Gaskin was he was deaf.
That's right. He couldn't hear this.
He had to look at the starter and see the smoke of the gun before he would react.
Man,
so
I forgot all about that. What a great story.
There was a loss of time there.
This time, good start. Waldo Lacey, lanes 4 and 5.
Waldo's going after it.
Like a start from lane 3. That was Hayden Goodpaster out to a good start. Shawnee Mission Northwest product, the junior. He's in lane 3. Lane 3rd from the right as you look at the screen. And then lane 6, Brandon Denman from Shawnee Mission North is off to a good start. Kind of an all Kansas City 400-meter final. Lane 8 is Cole Phillips out of Free State. He's trying to make his presence felt. And this is all close. This is bunched up. With 130 meters to go, lane 3 is Hayden Goodpaster of Shawnee Mission Northwest. We had the last 80 meters, still Goodpaster. With Lacey on his right shoulder, Lacey trying to make a move. Lacey trying to catch Goodpaster, and at the wire, it looks like Goodpaster was defeated by Julian Lacey. It looks like Julian Lacey caught Goodpaster right in the last 2 strides. We'll look at the scoreboard to see and confirm it. But Julian Lacey, at least from our vantage point, out of Olathe Northwest, ends up with the win, and indeed he does. Julian Lacey has won gold at the boys 400-meter dash in Class 6A. And look at the final turn. It didn't even look, Carol, like Julian Lacey had a shot here.
No, he looks like he is way out of it. He's 3 meters behind everybody with 150 meters to go. And as they come past the 100-meter mark, he's still in about 6th place.
I think he was in 6th place with 140 meters to go. Surged into 2nd, then watch the finish here. He's still got a little ground to make up.
But boy, did he use those arms all the way through again.